Hi, everyone. Welcome in. I hope you all are doing great. Today, we're going to be doing something fun. I hope just going to wait a little bit. Maybe some people will show up. If not, it'll be a short stream. I won't have anybody to chit chat with. I think that's the whole purpose of going live, right? So you can chat with people, adjust the camera a little bit, trim off this paper while we're waiting. Anyway, I hope that you all are doing well. We are going to be making a stepper card. And then we're going to make an easel card. I will show you the easel card real quick. We won't be making this particular easel card, but we're going to be making an easel card. Okay. I do believe some companies actually sell the prefabricated cards already pre-folded. So that's good for stepper cards. This right here is the easel card that we're going to be making. Something similar to this. And the easel card is just where you can put it up and it looks like this on an easel, right? See that? Yeah. So anyway, I did a little bit of pre-fabrication. We're going to be using this paper pad that I picked up from Tuesday morning a while back. Of course, this is from Ross. I got this from Ross. I don't know when I got it from Ross, but it's called Tea Party and it's a Darice paper. And the copyright date is 2017. It says 2017, so I'm not sure. And I'll give you a quick little flip through. Good morning, Heather. How you doing today? Excuse me, I got a case of the sneezies. You've probably seen this paper pad before or something similar to it at the Michaels. I love this one. It's so gold shiny. I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you for asking. And then I took this piece apart, this cut apart, and I've cut it apart because I wanted to make sure that we had our stuff ready to go. Okay, so we're going to be using that. I cut the paper down to 8.5, and then we'll cut it down because my paper trimmer is not working. Of course, I put in the description box. I'm not sure if you can see the description box when I'm live, but the link to this particular um, go by, the one that I'm using, is in there. So I put that in the description box, and then so I cut the papers down to 8 inches. 8 inches by 12. So we're going to cut those down a little bit more. And then what I thought we could do, I have some stickers that I got from Walmart. They were on clearance for under $1. Anytime I see clearance stickers under $1, I get them because, they're not $1 at the Dollar Tree anymore. They're $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. I watched somebody's a quick, what do they call, a reel, and it was like the 5 quarter store. I was like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. Then we got this. This is definitely from the Dollar Tree when it was Dollar Tree. So we got that one. I pulled out my Can Company because it's a little bit vintage looking. I love Can Company. Uh, I don't get a chance to see, get everything I want from there, but I do tend to grab some stuff. And then, did I show you? Yeah, I thought I had grabbed some other things, but I guess I did not. Oh, this right here. But I thought I had got my butterflies. I have to get those and these right here. So it's 63 pieces. We haven't opened these yet, but they have butterflies in there already. A few butterflies. And then this right here. Cuteness and things like that. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, the way I like to do mine is I follow this pretty close. So all you need to do is take a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and cut it down the long side to make two 5.5 by 8.5 papers, and then we'll cut another one. So right now what I'm going to do is I am going to I think we can take the yellow. No, let's not do the polka dot. Let's do these roses real quick, or the flowers, and then let's find our sentiment. I think together is better, is going to be the one that we need for that one. And then I think we'll do this on our easel card. Treasure these precious moments, maybe. Good morning, Samara. How you doing today, ma'am? Hopefully well. So so this is 8.5. So I'm gonna cut this first part down to 4 1/4. I'll tell y'all why I'm doing that too. Um, because I need this paper, the front paper, right here. So I need this piece to go on here, right? So we're gonna do 4 1/4. And then we're gonna cut this down to 5.5. Y'all, I just want to tell you all, I know I skipped some videos last month. Yeah. Um, Hopefully there'll be no more loss in the family. You can never guarantee that, but hopefully there'll be no more loss in the family, and I could go back to just being, the silly, happy-go-lucky person that I tend to be. Um, but Saturday we did my uncle's funeral, and I have a medical appointment on the 6th, and then I have surgery next week. And then after that, everything should be good. But I'm going to try my best to do some videos ahead of time, like I wanted to. The thing is, sometimes I forget what I say in those videos and then have to go. And yeah, I have like 7 to 8 videos that I haven't released yet, and I need to decide if I'm going to release them or not. All right. So this length piece right here goes to 3 1/4. No, 3.5, excuse me, 3.5 by 1 inch. So I'm going to cut this piece 3.5. So 3.5. Okay. And then I'm going to turn this over and go to 1 inch. I think we've got pretty close, so we'll see. All right. Good morning, Chocolate City Sim. Long time no talk. All right. I haven't crafted in a while, y'all. Whatever the last craft video you saw is the last time I actually sat and crafted. I haven't made any jewelry. I haven't did anything. Now, did I do this right? No, she did not. I need to cut this thing down some more. Why did it do this? Because it's you, ma'am. It is you. That's all right. This little piece is supposed to be this big giant piece, but that's okay. No worries. I measured it backwards. That's why. Although I think that my measurement is still off because it's not supposed to be that thin at the bottom. But y'all know what? I haven't made one of these in so long. Ooh. Yeah. I always do this too. I always mess this piece up. I'm okay. We'll be okay. We shall make it through. There we go. Okay, so that's the first piece. Now, this part right here, what I'm about to say is your decision. It's totally up to you. If you take your stepper card and you do this, I'm going to tell you that I don't think it's necessary, but other crafters may come and say, oh, it's definitely necessary. And then you'll decide on your own if it's really necessary or not. Um, Here we go. Just going to burnish these creases down some. But the necessary or not necessary part is totally up to you. But do you want to put backers on all of the pages? I would just say on the pieces that are visible and leave it alone. So we got this piece right here, which is visible, and then our other little thin piece, which if you cut out this chunk, right, you should have space left over. If that makes sense, you should be able to get all of this covered. So you have one and then two pieces right there. And as you can see, it's off. So I have already lost a piece of crafting material and I haven't got up. Did y'all get up? Did you grab that piece? Maybe you got the piece because I didn't get the piece. Anyway, I hope you had a great weekend. I hope that if you are with your loved ones, you're not ready for them to go back to school already. We've been out of school officially 3 days now. Last Friday, Monday, and today. And I am like, when does school start back? Because my son can be a bit crazy with his demands. His demands. Is it me or are you going in and out? Am I going in? It's you. I'm glad we came to that consensus. All right. So I just marked that little spot. And normally I don't do this, but today I got faith in myself. Yeah. Bam. And there you go. Now I'm sure some other creator has created a go by for us to use and put the measurements nice and neat. Um, and we can always just use those, but we're going to just do this and be happy with it. I do like when they sell the kits, they meaning manufacturers, manu manu the people that make stuff, um, and everything kind of coordinates. We're making our own little card, so it's not gonna truly coordinate like that. But we got our glue right here, and I'm gonna push it close to this edge, and I'll show y'all why. I have to get. I had thought I had grabbed my butterflies, but apparently she did not. I'm gonna burnish this down. Also, we're gonna be working on junk journals, probably July, the end of June, July, August. We're gonna probably take junk journals to October, um, or some other things. I need to work on some stuff and fast. My time is running out, y'all. The time is running out. If you cut it really good, you could probably marry these up more better than I am. Today is probably not that day to for me to marry them up properly. I've lost a sheet. I've lost a little piece of paper that quick, and that's kind of weird. Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. Also, I'm gonna try this with a prefabricated card already, and I want to see if we get the same results. Probably not because they fold this at 4 1/4. Because our A2 size cards are usually 5 1/2 by 4 1/2. So maybe it might work. It might just work. And then this is how it's gonna look. Let's go ahead and get our glue down. I do want to say I haven't been enjoying making jewelry, even though I haven't made it in a minute. In a minute, it's just been like a week or two. I haven't the last time I crafted was look at what we have done. I almost messed it up. I have been trying to catch up on viewership and commentership. Um, and I did unsubscribe to a few of the big brand companies. And I'm probably going to unsubscribe to a few more craft influencers, because if I need something, usually people will tell me so and so, or I'll watch someone do a haul. I've seen a few hauls on some products that I really would like to get, but um, I realize that I probably will in this lifetime that I have right now, I may not even get a chance to go through all the stuff that I currently own. So why keep, buying more and more junk? Besides having a problem with not buying more and more junk. So I got these purple ones, but I don't think the purple ones will look right. So let's see. I wanted to kind of pull these colors out because they have pops in them, a little bit different of a pop. But I do have stickers just in case. And I did pull Together Is Better out. Also, I want to tell y'all something. I'm not that great at ephemera making, but I want to visit these, and I'm going to be making some paper. So this right here, we all probably have some type of heart punch or die, but this, what I'm going to try and do this on my scan and cut. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut out these hearts, paper punch or die cut those hearts out. And then I'm just going to go online and find a bird shape and cut them out. And we're going to make some of these together. I don't want to make the doilies because I'm not that good at that. I get stressed out real easy about that kind of stuff. So no. But in general, I want to do that. All right, so just the two of us. That's cute. We could put hello. We could do hello, but it kind of blends in. We don't want it to really, really blend in. We want it to stand out a little bit. Just a note to say thank you. I like this one. So let's put this to the side. And what does this one say? Because, oh, beautiful. Oh, we could try, oh, beautiful will work. Yep, beautiful. Bliss, always and forever. You're my sunshine. Yep. Hugs. Got this bird right here. I think we'll do the bird as well. So we got beautiful, the bird, and let's see, sing your song. Let's keep that off. You brighten my day. And we had this one butterfly. So the butterfly, these pieces, what's this little tag? Love your tweet heart. Oh, that's cute. And then love. I have been going to the thrift store. I go to the thrift store not to buy everything at the thrift store, but just to go and look. I usually go to the book section, the crafting, or the knickknack section. And then because my son is continuously growing, right, I will go to the clothes section because he was in a size 8 this at the beginning of this year. Into last year, beginning of this year. And now he's not in the 8. I put him in the 10, and the 10 is too snug, too loose around the waist, but he's gonna be, I feel like he might be taller than me and his daddy. Well, I already know that because when we went to the funeral, people were like, "He's to your chest." I was like, "Yep." I asked God to give me a tall child, so we'll see. I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'5.5", but I look tall, if that makes sense. All right, so I think we're gonna try this bird there, and I think we're gonna do just a note to say thanks because we want to cover up this little boo boo. Yeah. So we got just a note to say thanks, and we're gonna pop that up. I got the foam tape. And then I think I need my butterfly stickers, but let's see how the bird is looking. Now, I don't like when we cover up all our artwork, so let's take this off. We still wanted to say just a note to say thanks, but we're going to make it not crooked. How about that? And then let's get these butterflies. Oh, we could just put this bird here. Yeah. No. Let's go with the butterfly real quick. I think I pulled out my brown butterflies. Now they do sell these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Seasonal. Haven't been to a thrift store in quite a while. I like going there, and I'm gonna go there today. That's one of my thing on Wednesdays. So during the week, I stream 4 times a week: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Um, so let me back up. In a perfect world, right? I wanted to be a content creator. When I first came back here from Mississippi, and then YouTube changes things, right? Like you need engagement with your community. You need X amount of watch hours, and my watch hours have decreased. My watch time has decreased. Even though I've increased the amount of videos I have been putting out, it's still decreased. So I'm just like, I can't. I threw in that towel. Um, Content creation is not as easy as people may believe it is, especially for content. If you do a review video, for example, or a reaction video, that's your true, authentic, most time, your true, authentic reaction, right? But if you're making content, regardless if it's live or recorded, you're making the content. So if you play video games, you play music, whatever you're doing, you are playing that music to your audience, right? Or you're singing to your audience. When you some content may not be as stressful to create as other content. Because I've seen a lot of unhinged, and I know a lot of unhinged streamers, uh, and they are very unhinged. But I've seen other streamers where they're like my sound was messed up a while back, um, and they're like, I can't, I won't, I don't want to subject you to this. So we're gonna put just a note to say thanks right here. Yep, and then I'm thinking this. So, with me with my son going to school, he doesn't go to school right now, but with my son going to school, on Wednesday is my only true non-content creation day. And so what I would do is on Wednesdays, I would just go thrift shopping. I would look for him some new clothes for school. He wears uniforms. So I would go, the purple is not the color I want it to be. But this one, where did it go? We could put this guy right here. I don't know if it's guy or girl, but I just said guy. Well, let's go with this right here. And then where are stickers? Um, where are our stickers? So I would go to the thrift store and I would look. I only look for specific things when I'm like out and about looking. I like this yellow one, so we'll probably have to pull a yellow one. And I like this purple, but I don't know if they're clear or not. But I like when we make stepper cards. When you make your stepper cards, do you like to make them pop up and be like, "Hey, look at me." I like that part. Also, I want to tell y'all can make your own foam tape, right? You just need some foam and tape, and there you go. You don't really need foam tape because you probably have some foam that you're trying to get rid of and you can't figure out what the heck to do with it. Slap some glue on one side, glue it down, and then slap some glue on the other side. The only thing that I've noticed about tape in general, foam tape and foam, that it melts if you put hot glue on it. It's foam. I know. It's foam. And it melts. Yes, it does. It does. It really does melt. So you gotta be careful of that. Yeah. Samara, I went to the thrift store last 2 weeks ago. No, last month. I have a haul video for it, I think. I haven't released it yet. Because I don't know if y'all want to see haul videos. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm so like, I don't know about my own myself. It feels like I've lost me in the process of trying to share me, if that makes sense. So I do like this, but if we're gonna put purple on here, let's just go all out with the purple. And I think if I do this, no, that's gonna be too big for our card. That's the only issue with the butterflies. Even though I like for them to stand up, I want them to be able to fit in the envelope, right? So if we do this guy, okay, so we could do something like that. Let's see, which one of these two are the biggest? We can go this way. If we did this is a moth. It looks like a moth to me. I don't know if it's truly a moth, but it looks like a moth. So I could go back over here. Yeah. All right. So I think we got it. Let's see. So I'm gonna put this guy here. Let's go ahead and do that now before I change my mind. I like haul videos, even though I'm not buying. Oh, okay. So I have a few. Um, I have. Let me show y'all something. I have this haul video from the Dollar Tree. I know we're semi not really liking the Dollar Tree, the 5 quarter store, she says. But I bought, let's just lay this flat. I'm not I'm not a big put my water in a container person, but look how big this is. This thing is roughly, I think it's 9.5 inches. It won't even fit in the string in the thing. 9.5. And so what I thought would be really cool to put in here, because I do plan on traveling, right? I like haul videos as well. I'm buying. Lord, look at this. A bucket. I mean, we could put trash in too, but the only thing I don't care for are straws like this. I'm not a big straw person when it comes to that because you got to put something in there to clean it out. So I only put water in straws like that. But I got this from the Dollar Tree. And then I done knocked over all of the stuff. I bought this from Amazon. I'm not going to do a haul on this one. But I got it from Amazon. And I thought this would be really cool for my son and I to do. So it has these wood veneer pieces. Y'all know I have a problem with wood veneer pieces. And then they have these big round things, round pieces of wood. And then they have some little diamond dot stuff going on over here. And they have this, but I thought these pieces would be really good for you and I to do decoupage. And these pieces would be good for he and I because you can make, I don't even know what it's called anymore. Let me pull it up on the Amazon real quick. So yeah, I have a few hauls that I have, and I probably will. I also have a Joanne haul. I'm so upset about the Joanne haul, but I'll share that one because I was so excited about getting the stuff, and we're going to be working on that. Have you ever bought something, purchased something, and you're like, I'm going to use that today? Like I need it today. I want to make it today, and then you can't get the product, and it kind of makes you not wanna craft that item? That is what happened to me with Joann Fabric. Is it was yeah. I'm just letting this dry because that glue bond, this what is this? This butterfly was sliding, so I'm just letting it dry right now. And then we don't really need to put another butterfly. You know that? We could put this flower. You know what? We're gonna make a flower real quick. Do we wanna make a flower? Do we make it? Let's see. Just a note to say thanks. Y'all, I got kicked out of a group. I got kicked out of a group. Don't kick me out your life. I'm trying to do better. I promise. I got kicked out of the group because I don't participate. True story. The lady wrote me a couple of months ago and was like, "Hey, I know that you had some stuff going on, blah, 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 blah. Are you still interested?" I said, and this is what I told her. I said, "I know." I said, "I understand what you're saying. If you need to remove me from the group, I understand because I'm not actively participating in the group." 2 or 3 days ago, I went to look in the group to see about the next meeting, the group meetup or whatever. The whole thing is gone out of the daggone text message situation. I was a little bit hurt, but then I was like, "You did say if you need to remove me because I'm not active, I understand." But at least I could have got an email or a text message would have been better. Like, "Hey, dummy, or I got to move you out of the group. Have you thought about nothing?" I don't like to be broken up with like that. Like, if you don't want to be my friend, I'm just trying to pull up the thing. That's why I'm not doing anything. Tell me, right? Don't just break up with me. Tell me what I've done wrong, what you don't like about whatever it is that I've done. And maybe if I'm open to your suggestions, I might try to fix it. But just don't kick me to the curb. And that, if I've ever done anything to y'all to make you feel uncomfortable, offended, let me know. Don't and if I'm willing to change it because I value our friendship, I will. Yeah, I've been kicked to the curb a few times. It's not funny, but when you look back at it, it is funny, and I'll tell y'all why. If you have little kids in your life, kids be like, "I don't like you because you stink," or "You took my cookie." They let you know right away what makes them mad at you, right? You work it out. The little kids they'll fight now, and in 10 minutes they're friends again. Adults, we don't do that stupid crap. We hold we mad at each other for the rest of our life. Why you don't talk to Susie no more? Man, she ate the last piece of cornbread, or she didn't speak to me at the kids function last week. I waved at her and everything. You find out Susie didn't have some eye surgery, or she didn't have a contacts in and she couldn't see nothing. 6 months and went down the line, and you just talking bad about Susie. Come to find out the lady needs your help, so she calls you like, "Hey, why haven't you?" And you're like, and she tells you, and then you feel like a fool. I don't like that. Like, tell me, let me know, and I will try and freaking fix it. Don't just kick me to the curb. I feel like that's just so immature. And if it's something that's not even worth being upset about, let that crap go. Get out your feelings and let it go. "Oh, we found some little tiny birds. Let's try the little tiny birds." Yeah. So yeah. I understand. I wasn't active in the group. I get it. But not to even say, "Hey, fool, I'm moving you out the thing." Like, yeah. Anyway. And then the thing is, no lie, y'all. My family life is just not where I thought it would be at this age in my life. I can laugh at it, but it's freaking not funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you go through life and you're like, "When I get to be 25, I'm going to have 2.5 kids, blah, 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 blah." And 25 come around, and you have a dog, and you're like, "Okay, well, I have a dog." At 30-year mark, yeah, something definitely went wrong, Amazon. Um, every time, and then when you get to a certain age, you're like, "Forget it. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, I'm okay with it." I reached that level of okayness. So like I tell my friends, sometimes my friends do hurt my feelings, right? But I have to talk to myself. I have to be like, is it really worth not being this person's friend anymore? Because they said you had a big head. No one's ever said I had a big head besides my family. But you know what I mean. And the answer is no. Like, if I value that person's friendship, I just let the crap go. I'll wallow in my own little nonsense of self pity, or "I can't believe they said that," or blah 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 blah. Whatever it is, I'm putting a strip of tape right here. I mean glue. And then once it's done, it's done. But I don't really. Yeah, I don't. That's just I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But some people, we're gonna slide this beneath here. Some people are not like that. I just like I'll ask somebody, "Are we good? We all right?" And they're like, "Yeah." And when somebody says, "Yeah," like I don't know what like why do you feel like we're not good? Because you acting funny. Um, and people don't really want to be told that they're the person that's doing the wrong sometimes because again, we go back to being adults that's acting like kids. Because I've seen kids say, "I don't want to be your friend anymore because you didn't let me play with your toys." 5 seconds later, an hour later, "Can I go play with so and so? You just said you didn't want to be their friend no more." That's old stuff, mom. That's old stuff, mom. Come on now. If kids, that's the lesson we probably could take from kids, like getting over stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and burnish this down. But some things, you can't get past, and I understand that. But it's also good to say you hurt my feelings. No one, if you have a mature relationship with your friends, they're gonna be like, okay. Um, and then we get through it. Now this is a dumb decision to put that little that bird there, but look, it came out so cool. Right? So Chocolate City Sim and I have had conversations like that before. Like, I ain't like that. Or it's a misunderstanding, right? And you're like, I didn't, that's not what I meant. And they're like, oh, okay. Anyway, so this is our first one, y'all. I hope you like it. I do. It's cute. I'm biased. I made it. All right. So um I'm trying to get this thing. Thank you. Is it true the 99 cents only store is closing down, y'all? Is that true? Huh? Is it true? I have a 99 cents only store near me. I haven't been there in a minute, so I don't know. I had read on the thing where they said it's going to be acquired by somebody else. Yeah, 99 cents only store is going to be acquired by somebody. Thank you so much. These came from the Dollar Tree when it was a dollar. Also, I was going to say that we have this dollar store. They sell these for $1.40. So if you can't get them at the Dollar Tree. Okay, Amazon sent me a cute little dog and said something went wrong. I don't know. Maybe they don't want me to share with y'all. So this go around, we're gonna put this card to the side. We're happy we made a card. We're gonna make an easel card real quick, and then we'll go back and start from the beginning of our stepper card. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take two cards. Now, normally, what a lot of people will do is they will take two cards, crease one in the one side at a decent measurement, whatever you want. I'm telling you, her Dollar Tree is going to open storing some of them. Now, how is the Dollar Tree going to open in a 99 cent only store? Make that make sense, please. Please. We already know the 99 cent only store is not the 99 cent only store. Also, my son wanted me to show y'all this picture. I have him doing like some little schoolwork during the summer so he don't forget what he's learned. This is the color and image that he did yesterday. If he was actually sitting down right now coloring, I could show you the one that he did today, but he hasn't did that one. I pay for this image from a group, not a group. I bought a coloring book set from them. So right here, we're gonna go ahead and take this right here, going to switch them to Dollar Tree. So they're gonna switch the 99 cent only store into the Dollar Tree. Interesting. Because my aunt had told me the 99 cent only store was by Walmart. The only thing that I can tell y'all that I'm truly upset about is freaking Red Lobster. I like Red Lobster. I like their lobster pizza that they have for the appetizer. It used to be so much cheaper than it is now. It used to be like $8. Now it's like a whole price of a real pizza. Even though it is a lobster pizza and it is a I'll let him know that you said that. Um a whole pizza. It used to be cheaper than a whole pizza, but now they charge full price. I can see why. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to um crease the card that we're actually going to be using, and we'll need to crease it on one side. And I think we're just going to crease it at, is that 2? Yeah, 2 inches. So 2 inches from the fold or the edge. This is a 5x7 card. That is something to keep in mind as well. Okay. Now, I like to put my whatever I'm going to do on the easel piece on the easel piece. I don't really like to put the card base and glue it down, but I want to show you this way as well. So we crease it on both sides because we want this to sit nice. Then you take this and you just glue this on, and there's your easel piece. Yeah, excuse the flickering. And there's your easel piece. You just glue this down, and you have a whole card. No problem. The only part you're going to glue down is this. Glue this piece to that piece. So we're going to do that one this way, and then you can make another card. And since we have all these butterflies out, we're going to do that. But I want to change the paper. I'm going to I think this polka dot and purple will look good together. I love this one. I didn't want to die cut anything, y'all. I am not. I fussy cutting and die cutting. Even though I do it, I'm not a big. I don't like it. And I've had wonderful people share stuff with me. Samara has sent me some die cuts, and I'm kind of selfish when it comes to that kind of stuff. I want to keep it to myself versus I shouldn't be that way, but I am, and I'm okay with it. Really, I am. I realize that some things you just gotta be okay with. So this is 8 inches right here. So I'm gonna cut this down 5, and then I'll take the 5 and cut it 7. I hope that makes sense. I'll show you what I mean. So we're gonna take this and do 5. Hello. Are you on break? Excuse me 1 second. Are you driving? That is the big roommate, y'all. So we're gonna cut off 1 inch right here and go. Going to get gas. Oh, okay. So now we have this piece and I still didn't cut it short enough. That's okay. All right. So you see it's a little bit off. I must have made it 2. I don't know what I was thinking. So let's go ahead and just trim. Let's just put our line here. Yeah. Today I told him I was getting ready to go live and he could watch me, and he showed up. Thanks for the support, dear. Yeah, dad's there. All right, so now this is the right size. And we're gonna go ahead and glue this down right quick. like this. We're going to put beautiful here. Okay. Beautiful here. And I think I want to pop up beautiful because maybe let's glue this down first so I don't lose my train of thought. Have you all seen those glue sponges? I had watched when I first started stream crafting, I had watched someone do it and they what they did was they got a Tupperware bucket, not a big one, a flat one, like a little sandwich one, and then they put their sponge in and they covered it with glue and so you just rub it down. You can rub it over the piece. I thought that would be really cool to try. I also saw someone get some glue sticks, some expensive glue sticks, not the kind you put in a hot glue gun, glue sticks that like elementary Elmer's glue sticks. And I was like, that I can't. Oh my goodness. I put this on the wrong side. You always want to put the glue on the thing, not the thing you're gluing to. But that's okay. I don't know if I want to justify why this glue stick is $10 for one when Aleen's is $2.99. So I was like, I'll just look at it. Um, and then when school starts, school start back, they have some stuff on sale, not always. It's so interesting. We're supposed to be going to clear backpacks this year, but it's not in the syllabus. That means you wouldn't have to put glue on your hand. I need the glue on my hand, Samira. Like, okay, you're right. I wouldn't. You're right. I wouldn't. But I mean, is that not a part of our whole thing? I'm sure it's some weird stuff that we do in general, right? Like my uncle and I was talking. Whenever you get together for a good or bad thing, I saw that they're requiring clear backpacks here as well. Right, right. You do some weird stuff. So yeah, I had bought him clear backpack kindergarten for first grade, but he didn't need it. So now, because he's so rough on stuff, I'm gonna have to go back to the freaking store that I got it from and see if I can get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a feeling we're gonna go through at least two backpacks this year. Because the boy, he likes to drag backpacks, and the teachers don't really be watching him. And I told him before, I said, "Don't drag your backpack; it's gonna burn a hole in it." I'm gonna tell y'all how I know that it's gonna burn a hole in it. I did that before. But I had big school books. They don't even bring school books home. I'm like, why even have backpacks if y'all not gonna have them bringing these school books home? But anyway, um, so now it's a little warped because this is water based, but it's dry. And you know what? I have some glue that's not water based. The clear backpacks are poorly made and break easily. Exactly, because they want us to. We might. I don't know. What is the purpose if he only needs one folder, bring that folder home because he don't put his lunchbox in there. He don't. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So we got this, and now what I'm going to do is I am going to glue this down because if I don't, I'll glue the whole section because that's just how my brain operates. Yeah. So the clear backpack thing. They said clear backpack of mesh, and mesh will tear a hole just as easy if you have something with a nice, good, sharp edge. So my friend Chris, she's not here right now, but Chris, like, I'm not getting one. I say, yes, you will. She's like, no, I'm not because it's not in the syllabus. Blah 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 blah. I say the lady just said it out her face hole though. She's like, I'm not doing it. I'm like, okay, okay. I don't mind the clear backpacks because they're getting older, and this is the age that they are really, really um more susceptible to a lot of peer pressure, right? She gonna do it. She gonna do it. Tam, she gonna do it. I'm a compliant parent. The big room is like, all they want is money. This is just a money grab. We need to run a school. He's like, what we sending money in for now? I'm like, well, they said they need this. We ain't sending that in. He's like, what is it? What's the function now? What's the thing now? They didn't ask for a lot of money this year, but we bought stupid cookies at the last year. At the beginning of the year, we bought them for supposedly Christmas, and we didn't get a. I mean, Thanksgiving, we didn't get them to Christmas time. So, all right, that was a poor cut. A poor cut. Let's go. Here we go. These are fastly becoming one of my favorite pair of scissors now. The Cutter Bee is a really, really good brand from what I was informed by some of my other craft friends. I don't own any other Cutter Bee products to my knowledge besides these scissors, and I got them for a great, great, great price. Other than that, I wouldn't have gotten them. I would have stuck with my little Hobby Lobby scissors, which I still like. Yeah. Um, I'm surprised Walmart. I guess they're gonna give it a while. They're gonna wait till after Father's Day probably, and then they'll have back to school stuff up because Walmart tends to have back to school stuff in the end of June. So we're gonna put beautiful right here, and this is how it's gonna look. And we're gonna put something here. We'll probably put this strip. What did I? Oh no. I'll cut another strip, a good strip, and put that there. I don't want to use this humongous butterfly, but I do want to put a bigger butterfly there. Put that one there. I like the contrast of the color. This yellow is kind of pale yellow. It's not as prominent as some of the other yellows that y'all know we have a problem with yellow, right? Like I would love to find a marker that gives us this good yellow, but it doesn't. I need to try and do school shopping early this year. Yeah, I what I tend to do is try to get when I first see it because the school supply list is already available. It's already available. No, I don't like that one. Okay, so we could do this guy, yeah, like that. And then we can have this here. It's kind of plain. Let's see if we can't use some of these little swirls or something to give it some pop. And I think we can work with these. So let's do that. It's two. And then happy? No. Always and forever. Bliss. Beautiful bliss. Ah. Sing your song. No. A little what? A little birdie. No, these are butterflies though. You brighten my day. Maybe that would work. Just stopping by. Gotta go back to work. All right. Have a good day. Be safe. All right. So if we layer this on this yellow piece, I don't know how did it look. So if we do this like that, right? Because we're gonna pop this up. Beautiful, you brighten my day. I think that might work. Yeah. So let's make this. We need to cut a 7-inch paper. So we need to cut it 7 by 2. 7 by 2. Is this 7 inches? It is 7. And then we'll cut 2 inches. Oh, all right. 7 by 2. Now we're gonna go ahead and open this card up. Glue this down. Maybe tape it. No glue. I like to use glue because I need that wiggle room, y'all. If you are very good with your taping situation, Go ahead. I used to want that tape runner so bad, that big giant pink and black tape runner so bad. I got one and can't work it. Dang, I thought you was telling me I brighten your day. Well, you do some days. Like yesterday, he cooked y'all. He made hamburgers. I can't make hamburgers to save my life. Hot dogs, I'm good at hot dogs. Put them in the pot or the air fryer or the George Foreman grill. Hamburgers is like cutting a straight line. It ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. You be like, what happened to the hot dogs? Come home. Well, we're gonna have a takeout. What you want? I thought we was having burgers. Unless you want a lump of charcoal. I cannot make burgers at all. At all. And that's so weird because I cook all the time. Except for hot hamburgers. I just can't make them at all. So let's go ahead and put this here. I cannot make them, y'all. Look, the two things that you know not to call me for, a straight line and a burger. But he makes really good burgers. I had this coworker when I lived in Connecticut. Her son, she said her son made like really good burgers. And whenever I think about it, I think about the big roommate because he puts them in the oven and they kind of, I don't know what it is. I couldn't even tell you. If he asked me to watch the burgers, they're gonna be ruined. I'm like, don't leave the burgers because it's not gonna come out right. We already know that it's not gonna come out right. I am not the burger lady. Let me bake the chicken. Let me cook the turkey because the burgers are not gonna burger for real. All right, so we're gonna put this like in the middle. You brighten my day, and then I think we might cover this tail up. Maybe. Do we need to cover the tail? Let's see. So that's how it's looking. I like that beautiful you brighten my day. I love it. I am totally biased. Totally. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna put this one here. Oh my goodness. My son is not supposed to be watching TV until noon. He gonna lose his TV privileges for tomorrow though. Cause I got a sense he's doing it. I told him to go read a book in color. And he's not doing that. All right, so let's see. I think this will work out for us, even though see, this is when the glue thing comes in handy, y'all. Um, yeah, the glue thing. So all I do is put a little bit of glue on my hand and I just tap this all the way through like that. But if I had my little sponge bucket thingamajig, I wouldn't need to do this. Or you can run it through your Xyron, but I feel like this would probably be wasted Xyron ink, not ink, tape. All right. So now we're just going to put this here and lay that flat. Do the same thing here. What is one thing that y'all are not that keen on when it comes to crafting? Like, what's one of your things that you do? Mine is fussy cutting. And you only do it because you don't have anyone to do it for you. Um, Fussy cutting, and I'm really getting to not like die cuts anymore. Die like me to die cut. So now I'm gonna burnish it down. I'm doing it this way because we glued it on already, so we don't want it to be um we don't want it to stick. Okay. On our hand. We don't want to stick it on our hand. All right. And the reason why I put this here, because we can give it a little bit of a background. So you're not gonna see much of it. Oh, I shouldn't have put that thing there. I forgot we had it. But we got this dude like that. That's not bad. Let's see. Yeah, that's not bad. We're gonna just pop it up. Everything's going on foam tape today. All right. And we like to make our butterflies be in motion, appear like they're flying. I do at least. And then we're just gonna put that here. And then bam. So I'm just pressing down on it to make sure it got that good stick. We need some good stick on here. Then I'm just gonna pick the wings up again. Ah, okay. And here we go. Here we go. It is done. I like it. I like the background that we just made. Have y'all ever made a background paper? I'm interested if you have. I'm thinking about making some. I'm gonna pull out my jelly plate. So that's card number 2. Now let's go back to card number 1. Again, I did link the person's tutorial that we're using right now. We're gonna let all that ink dry in the description box. But essentially, you need an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and a little bit of patience. Okay, thank you so much, Samara. I pulled out the purple because of you. I was thinking of thinking of you when I did that. I was like, she likes purple. I think that's why I have more purple stuff because of you and a few other people that like purple. Like Berry Crafty, she likes rainbow color stuff. And I am not a big rainbow crafter, but I have some stuff because of her now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this to the side. I've taken the liberty of cutting. I cut down 3 sheets of 8.5 by 11, and I cut this down to 5.5. Let's just make sure it's 5.5. Yes. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my ruler and actually, you know what? No, we're gonna take a walk on the wild side, y'all. We're gonna take a walk on the wild side. I want to score at 3 inches this time versus 3.5 because I just don't feel like we had enough space to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and then I'm going to take our paper, turn it this way, and we're going to score at 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 1/8, 4 1/4, 6 3/8. But we're only going to take it to our 3 line. So 3 is right here. So we're just going to score to 3. And if you need help, like I do, if you feel like loving me, lifetime of devotion, I'm going to use my ruler. I second that emotion. 1 inch. Turn it over to 3. It'll make sense in a minute while we're doing it this way, okay? 2 inches, 3 1/8. I love these We Are Memory Keeper rulers because it gives you good measurement, the little tiny measurements. Like, I don't want to do that. I blame it on the how we learned to do math, rulers in school. 6 3/8. Okay, there we go. Now what you want to do is take your trimmer and cut to that line. Okay. My paper trimmer is not acting right. I have to get a new blade. I think I've been cleaning out the tray from the trash and it just don't want to work. It really does not want to work. Speak of the devil, and look who showed up. Oh my goodness. Were your ears tingling? I was talking about you, Liz. You probably heard me. Good morning. How are you doing today, lovely? Lovely lady. There's a lady. Never mind. Y'all don't know nothing about the Brady Bunch. That's how they became the Brady Bunch. I was summoned out of my sleep. Right? I was talking about you. Samara text you like, she talking about you. You better get your butt in here. So right at 3, because we said we're gonna just go to 3, yeah. And we're gonna go from this score line that we made to the last score line. All right. Sadly, we had a few little glitches in here. That's okay though. And now I'm just gonna cut it down just a little bit. A scotch. You see all this little trash on there. All right. And now we're gonna come back through and just do that. All right. And now you're just going to turn it over because we want it to be on this side. And you're going to fold on your creases. Just fold on the creases and the card should, and we did not make the the one come all the way over. That's okay. We're gonna make up a line. We're just gonna fold it right here on the fold. There you go. No big deal. Just burnishing those creases a little bit more. Like that. And there you have it. Now, because I don't like my paper trimmer, I'm going to trim this down just a little bit because I like for it to have a smoother edge. So if you are an X-Acto knife queen like Heather is, I've seen her do some X-Acto knifing, y'all, and I would not want to fight her in the dark alley with an X-Acto knife and a pair of scissors. She's gonna get you. Um, so yeah, there you go. Now, now, what you're gonna do is you just measure out your stuff. So we know that this is 3 inches, yeah. This is 3 by 2. So you make a paper that's 3 by 2. Then you make a paper that's 3 by 1 and another one. This whole side right here, I like to keep connected and put on as one sheet, one whole side. So as an example, this whole thing will be good. And you could cheat, which is never a bad thing when it comes to crafting. Measurements be gone, right? So you're just going to come here, use your pencil if you like. We're going to cut this down, cut this down, cut this down. I wrote on the paper, right? So there you go. I wanted to do some gatefold cards because I am working up the courage. Now, the only part is, let's make sure we did this on the right side, y'all. We did not. We need to cut it on the side that we're going to cut it on, okay? Not the side that's nice and easy to look at, okay? All right. There we go. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut this one straight across. Just like we did on the other card, basically. I do think that these cards are fun to make. Can be a bit stressful. But I've seen some people create cards very quickly. And I'm like, how do you do that? And can you teach me? I am definitely a slower crafter than some of my friends. So I'm just going to cut this down with my paper trimmer because I don't feel like, or even my scissors. Let's see. Let's measure out 1 inch. Yeah. So it's right there. And we're just going to cut it. Now I've been playing with that tape. So no, it's good. It's good. Let's see. So I've been watching Dollar Tree hauls like when I'm driving, right? Not really good because I'm in the door at the Dollar Tree looking for something that I don't think exists at the Dollar Tree where I live. I told you I can't cut a straight line, right? You know that. Don't ever ask me to save us, okay? With a straight line because we are in trouble. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to snip this off. I love that you're still crafting. What does that mean? In general or since you didn't woke up? Cut that off. And I'm gonna leave this piece alone, but I am gonna cut this down some, just a scotch. Oh, in general, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to just keep going. What Dory say? Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I appreciate you still being here and supporting me. I don't like this crookedness, y'all. Look at that. That's okay though. No one will know unless you say it's some crookedness going on right there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and flatten this out, and we're gonna do this a little bit different than we did the last time. Glue, 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 glue. Glug, 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 glue. We want that glue. Glue, 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 glue. Gonna slide this down. So I had went on, silly me. I had went on to dollartree.com because I was looking for something that they don't have anymore at the store where I bought the other stuff at. The same thing. So I was just seeing if it was going to be a regular item, like a returning item, or if it was going to be, a seasonal, here, now, gone, tomorrow type of thing. And I don't know because they didn't have any in stock in the stores. And I went to two or three of the stores. They didn't have it. And then everyone was complaining about those. Do I have any close by? The things that I showed y'all, those labels, the stamps that I say I stamp on, the labels, the mailing labels, everyone was complaining that they was just selling sheets of paper, y'all. Just selling sheets of paper. And I was like, I mean, the Dollar Tree is a lot of stuff, but would they really stoop that low and sell us rectangular sheets of paper? So I had to come back and check my supplies, right? Because I was like, I am not trying to tell my friends the Dollar Tree has these cool things and you can use them. Apparently, I wish I could find it. People just don't know how to peel stuff back. It's very thin. Don't get me wrong, it's super thin. But people don't know how to peel stuff back. That's really what I took from that whole thing because I was able to make it work, no problem, and it wasn't messed up. So a lot of people were complaining, is all I'm gonna say. All right. So this is good. We're gonna cut this down some though. Yeah, we're gonna cut that down. What did we say this was? 2x3? I think that's what we said. Yeah, 2x3. So let's go ahead and cut this 2x3 down. And then we need a 2x1. A 1x3. So let's go right here. 3. Yep, that's good. And 2. And then we need to make this a 1. All right. So now we have our other pieces. Let's slide this out the way. Have y'all ever made like a paper collage book where you a roll, paper collage roll, where you take all your strips and put them together and make a roll of paper from your junk, your throwaway scrap paper? I can't think. Let me get some water. I don't know how the water's gonna make me think better, but I just feel like it's nourishing my brain. In I've seen a few people where they have that. I thought Liz, excuse me, Very Crafty, had made didn't you make a glue? No, you didn't make a scrap glue book. You just made a glue book, right? Did you see the envelope accordion video I sent you? I haven't, but I've seen other. Yes, Liz, I saw. I want I so two things, right? I've made something like that before. Not as pretty and not as many, but I have made something like that before in general. But my thing is washi tape. That washi tape, she got precision hands with the washi tape. I was like, oh, I'll never be able to do that, but I might try it. So we got this. Yeah, I don't want to make, what I want to do is I want to use my scraps up. I want to get rid of these little random pieces. But like I want to take these random pieces and put them on a card and kind of puzzle them together and see how it will look. But I don't know when I'll be able to mentally do that. So also, if I were you, I would adjust this some, okay? Because this says 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 and 1/4, and then this one. This fold is fine, right? Because this is this fold. Okay, this fold probably needs to go up here, and then this can stay here, and then it'd be there. Because these two, 1 inch and 2 inches, these are the same size. These two right here, because one is tucked in. So what we have is we have this 1 inch right here, tuck in, then this is a 2 inch, and then this is a tuck in. And in my opinion, it's not enough space to properly decorate your steps. Yeah. So if you wanted to, this is gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna cut it. What I would suggest is if you play around with your fold and adjust it, or go to Pinterest. That's what I did, and use it. I do another one that has the side steps on both sides, but I didn't feel like being stressed. That would be a cute swap idea for stamped images. Right, handmade ephemera, not just ephemera. Because I showed them earlier, but you weren't here, and because you were summoned out of your sleep late. I want to make these. We talked about this, I think, when it first came out. I want to make these. I want to make some ephemera because this is easy. Look. So if you have a bird, I think they have a bird stamp. Yeah, you can just stamp these things out or die cut them out, these little fake medallions, and throw these things on here. Easy peasy. I want to try that. I'm not good with ephemera. Y'all know that though. Um, so we're gonna come over here. And I had pulled out Together is Better, but it's another sentiment in here that I think we could use. Friends. Is it Friends? Dream Big. I think Friends would be cool on here because we got polka dots and then we have this, and we can fussy cut this out. So it's just that thing. We'll see though. Let's see. Um, the tag, not the thing. And then look, we can use this here. So let's pull out our ephemera real quick. So you got these two. Let's use those two. Yeah. Oh, and this little blue bird. Oh, we'll do that one. Also, I saw some glitter, loose glitter. No, yeah, loose confetti glitter at the Dollar Tree, and I bought it because it's not really glitter, even though it's called glitter. It's not that thin stuff that gets stuck in your eye because you got dry eyes. It's not that glitter. I think it'd be really cool to go on shakers. Shake, shake, shake. Ooh, maybe cuteness. No, we got friend. A simply perfect day. Let's see. All right, so we got this. Let's put that to the side. Now, do we want to use friends? How many of us have them? Let's be friends. Y'all don't know nothing about that one. Y'all don't know nothing about those old school songs. Let's cut this down real quick. You know what? We could use these little birds. Oh, but I have another thing. I really miss Tuesday morning, y'all. Tuesday morning still send me emails. Tuesday morning is so expensive online. They sell stuff. I'm like, wow, you guys are high. Hello? Gotta scoot over a little bit more. Are y'all ready for the cooler weather? I know I am. I know summer is not really here officially yet. Let's see. Yeah, June is the last spring month. Then summer's July, August, September, is it? No, September, October. November is fall. So April, May, June is spring, I thought. Right? You did. They sending emails constantly. I'm like, let me see. Y'all got craft stuff? And so I always click on the links to see what they have, but they are crazy high. Also, I don't know if y'all told me, but apparently Hobby Lobby is getting a facelift in store, not out the store, because they're going to be taking on some of the products from Bed Bath and Beyond. Bed Bath and Beyond was expensive. I don't care what anyone says. And they always seem like they had experimental stuff, right? Like they'd have a pillow with rice in it and you can turn it into a massager. It was always some weird stuff. I've purchased a few weird things from there, but yeah. Which part is sad? Yeah, so what I heard is the reason why Hobby Lobby shelves are being readjusted is because they're taking on some of the Bed Bath and Beyond stuff. What happened to Hobby? Well, I want to say this, and no one take offense because I am guilty of this too. We have to stop supporting online businesses, but at the same time, I want to support both of them. And no one's really complaining. Like if you notice, a few of the craft influencers, they only do business with online people. So what are we supposed to do as a crafter? And I'll tell you this, very crafty, right? Liz, she and I talk. We used to talk a lot more, but life, life happens, life sucks, all that good stuff. And she had sent me this thing, and people were doing a swap, but you could only do the swap if you had the new set of whatever it was. So like if we all had a release of butterflies and people was buying our product, they could only do the swap if they had the new line of butterflies. The new line of butterflies is only sold between 8 and 8:30 on a website at 2 o'clock on a Saturday. So that's one of the issues. We are creatures of wanting to get, I gotta have it right now. And it gotta be mine right now. I need it right now. Um the Frugal Crafter has a release. I don't know how old the release is, but she has a craft release, and she said she wanted stuff that you could craft with now or in 10 years. And I respect her for that. She spoke about this before, how a lot of craft companies have made throwaway crafts, basically. My words, of throwaway crafts, not hers. Where this bird is not gonna fit properly. Where it's right now, it's the season right now. So whatever's the hot thing right now in the crafting community, it won't be the hot thing in a month. It'll be a new hot thing. And then the next month will be, and we all know what's gonna happen, right? My son and I were at the Hobby Lobby last month, April, March. It was April. And we saw a Dr. Seuss the Grinch Christmas tree. And he was like, "It's Christmas? They're selling Christmas stuff already, mommy?" And I was like, "It looks that way." He was like, "But why? Christmas isn't until December." And I was like, "Well, that's how companies kind of scare us basically into thinking that we have no more time." This butterfly looks upside down. And you're right, Samara. It is slowly disappearing. When I first started crafting, the paper section was 4 or 5 rows, right? Now they have at the one Hobby Lobby that's closest to my house, it's all been condensed. And let me tell you where it's at, by the bathroom. It's the kids' books, like the reading material, and then 2 rows of paper crafting. And one of those rows is planner craft and stickers. The other Hobby Lobby, they've taken the paper off the main section and put it down the aisle, and I'm just like, "What is really what what is going on?" It's sad. That's why I try to support Joanne Fabric as much as possible, and I try to support Michaels as much as possible. But, my income, the way my bank account is set up is like, "Girl, you better catch a sale. It better be a good sale." Like when I was telling y'all that Michaels had that really, really good sale on the jewelry, because you could get a string of beads for $2, under $2 with that other they had another little coupon. Let's go. Hello. I want all of the deal. All of the deal. Right. So we need to just put a little bit more on here. This one is not that exciting to and for me. And I know why. We're gonna fix it. Don't worry. We're gonna make it exciting. We're gonna be like, "Oh, it's so exciting. I want to be a butterfly on that card." Yes. I don't think it's gonna ever say that, but yeah. We got stickers. Stickers. And I think, oh no, not this one. Oh no. No. Let's see. I don't think. Okay, let's see. Let's work with our paper that we have. I think I know what I'm going to do. I was watching a video the other day, and Samara had sent me some brads a while back. I'm going to break those, not today, because I have to go upstairs and get them, but I'm going to break those brads out because this person did something really cute. And I was like, "Ooh, I have brads. I could do that." All right, so we're going to go ahead and just crumple this little flower up a little bit, give it a little bit of a dimension. I had pulled out the flowers. Also, I want to talk to y'all about something. Have y'all seen those paper flowers at the Dollar Tree? I keep walking by them and not buying them because I'm like, I don't need them. I have a paper punch and I have little flat back pearls. But I had bought some in the past from them, I think. Not Dollar Tree. This store, Joanne of Hobby Lobby. These are old. These are 2020. So I think I got these in clearance, right? But these are 48 mini sunflowers. You know, I have a sunflower issue for probably $2 when I got them. I want to challenge us. Okay, this is a challenge for me and you, darling. You and I. I want to challenge us to pull out our stamps and our dies, and I want us to make, if you're not already doing this, some of you are already like out there doing this. I want us to make some flowers. Let's see if we can make some just as pretty as the Dollar Tree. They're really plain. They're on white paper, and you can spritz them down and change the color. So I'm gonna pull out my I want to ink this up real quick. I'm gonna pull out my gel press jelly plate, and I'm going to make some papers using some dyes and stuff. I'm not going to sell them. So I don't think it'll be an issue because some companies are like, you can't use our stamps to sell stuff, our stamped images. And some people are like, look, you didn't bought it. Do whatever you want to do. We're okay with it. So I'm just going to crinkle this up. I colored the back so it didn't look so plain on one side. And then we're going to call these using a paintbrush. You know, I realized that I am probably too old for some things. I was thinking when I was a little girl, we had like downtown, my mom and I would go downtown sometimes like we had mommy daughter. It was never called mommy and daughter day when I was growing up, but we'd have those days on Saturdays. We'd take the city bus because we didn't have a car, and we go downtown. We go to McCory's. Y'all remember McCory? Some of you probably don't. That we had a Foley's and Bills and Belk kind of, and Palace Royal kind of all are under the same umbrella. But we would go down to McCory, and they had back in the day it was cheap, um, very cheap things, and we go to the basement where they had the toys. And we go to the library, the big downtown library. If you've ever seen Ghostbusters, no, this is not the same library, but Ghostbusters makes me think of our library because every library has a librarian that's still stocking the books that's not getting paid because they're no longer with us, like they're departed. Um, I enjoyed that so much with my mom, right? So I try to take my son. I try to instill some of those in him that he'll like. Unfortunately, this ain't gonna work. Unfortunately, he doesn't understand it yet, and maybe he'll get it at some point, and maybe he won't, because he could be, he's a little kid and he don't get it right now. But I miss that. I miss those times. I miss my mom, of course, but I miss those simpler times. I don't even know if it's a simpler time. Just when, you could actually stop and take a breath, and it wasn't like a hustle and bustle of things. And now a lot of stores are no longer here. And some of the stores that they replaced, like where we live, I glued three pieces together. I'm gonna put this flower right here. I'm gonna put a flat back gem in there. Some of them have changed so much. Like the stores are changing, like the Dollar Tree is taking over the 99 cents only store. That's so weird to me still. It's just different. I remember when the Family Dollar was booming in my neighborhood. Like it was very Family Dollar was, Family Dollar, and it was a decent price, and you got okay stuff. Wieners was another store that went out of business. Kmart. I know it's a few Kmart's, and I thought it was like two or three that was still open. Blockbuster. I used to work at Blockbuster Video, and I know we don't normally do VHS. Some people still have VHS for their kids for those old school movies that are on VHS, which I don't see a problem with that at all. It's just weird that we've evolved, and the same time we're evolving, I feel like we're devolving. Let's see if I can find a gold one since this is gold foil. And I think that if we're not, it might be time to stop and actually, for real, smell the roses. Cause one day you're gonna walk outside your house and it ain't gonna be no roses. It's gonna just be all cement or something. We have a duck pond, not close by, but a couple of it's like 5 miles away maybe. And we've stopped by there a few times. And I am the nerd in the family, so I enjoy that kind of stuff. I enjoy going to the museum and looking at sculptures and all kinds of things, just because it's dying. All of that stuff that you used to do as a kid, you can't even go outside without somebody doing stuff, right? And although yes, those things happened back in the day, they weren't as prominent. It we have I have the Nextdoor app on my phone, and it's like a neighborhood app, right? Excuse me one second. And I'm going to use this Ultra Bond because it dries faster. And they it was, oh no, did I just do that? I did, didn't I? That wasn't good. That wasn't good. All right, so I feel like we need one more thing, maybe right here. I don't want to put a bunch of bling on it because when in doubt, bling it out. But we don't want to do that. I wish I had some more swirlies. I do. We have swirlies, but we should have put the swirlies down first, y'all. Let's see what we can do. I feel like maybe enough is enough though. Like, let's not go overboard, ma'am, because then the minute we hit oh, that's maybe too much, then it's going to be too late to take it back. We can't take it back. But anyway, this is what we've created today, y'all. I like it. It says friends. We got some butterflies, and it's a stepper card. I put the information of who I used in there, and then we made this fun stepper card, which I absolutely love. I love both of them. And you can see the butterfly right here, the flower right here. Thank you so much. So we got this guy, yeah, these big old butterflies. I need to start using some of my stuff up too. And then we have us an easel card, which this easel card does not look like a card to me. It's like more of a scrapping page of some sort. I enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's all purpley. Can't even get everything in the frame. But anyway, I hope that y'all have enjoyed today. I know I did. We'll be back next Tuesday unless it's a craft day. Thank you so much. I need to start putting them in envelopes, right? Unless it's a collaboration or a video day of another project, then we won't be here. And I'll see y'all with Hey Girl Hey on the 6th, I believe. Anyway, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week. I will be seeing you. I'm going to have some videos coming your way very, very soon. I just need to edit them out a little bit. And until the next time, tell me what you're getting from the 5 quarter store. Happy crafting.